The Mets are going nowhere if Pete Alonso's OPS is under 800. The Mets are going nowhere if Francisco Lindor's OPS is under 700. The Mets are going absolutely nowhere if Jeff McNeil is not a major league caliber player. So I think just what it comes down to is the guys that are paid to, I don't want to say carry this team, because I don't even think they've had to do that this year, but be capable above average players are not right now. There's just no way around it. And, it was funny this morning. I was thinking about this because I think there's so many reactions to David Stearns and so many of them are often misguided. When you look at what Stearns is responsible for on this team right now, which is a barrage of one-year deals, the team has to have an all-star candidate, right? They have to. I think Sean Manaea and Luis Severino are in that conversation, and they are two David Stearns moves right now where if you told somebody before the year, hey, Severino is going to make all 10 starts by Memorial Day and have a 3.22 ERA. Sean Manaea is going to make all 10 starts and have a 3.16 ERA right now. Christian Scott's going to be up with the club and already make 4 starts and have a sub-4 ERA. If you said that to someone, you'd be like, the Mets are hanging around. They're probably a couple games above 500. So this is on the backs of like wildly disappointing performances from guys that have no business underachieving right now, that were acquired or relied on heavily by previous regimes. And I think, Joe, to me, that's the most disappointing part of this entire season.
When David Stearns made all these moves in the offseason, it was, fans saying that they were bargain shopping. But if you look up and down the roster in the players that David Stearns have acquired, he obviously didn't bat 1,000. Joey Wendell didn't work out. But and Adrian Hauser hasn't been obviously what he historically has been. And, maybe he'll be a benefit as a long reliever as David Peterson works his way back and you kind of, finagle the rotation going forward. But you mentioned Luis Severino and Sean Manaea. And then in the bullpen, Jorge Lopez has been good. Jake Diekman has been largely pretty good. So David Stearns, for everything he got for these small moves, and Tyrone Taylor obviously has provided value to this team. Those moves have worked out. The problem with the Mets is the core pieces, and we hear this conversation on different outlets, and I certainly see it in my Twitter mentions because y'all are not shy to let me know what you think. But the core of this Mets team is the reason that this Mets team is 8 games under 500 right now.